Thanks, Giorgio, to give me the opportunity to present your series on what we are doing in the medical field using additive manufacturing. I will also let you a few slides about bioprinting markets and the opportunities, and some slides about regulation if I have time enough. Okay, what about CIRIS? CIRIS is the research and development center for the Belgian companies working, mostly the technological companies in Belgium. So it's quite broad. It's from the aerospace, spatial, ICT, transport, and finally also medical. So it's really broad. We are located in 7 locations in Belgium, and yeah, we are more than 130 experts. And our goal is to provide company competitiveness. So 25 years ago, we bet in additive manufacturing. So we bought on our first 3D printing machine, and then we have now one of the broadest and largest spark machine in Europe to make research and development. So now we can print from polymer to metal and also ceramics, sorry. And we are certified for medical manufacturing for 4 of these techniques. So what do we have done in the medical field? Yes, when we talked about medical 3D printing, we have seen a lot of examples during the last presentation, but we have working in different fields in the medical field. So first example, we have a lot. We have worked in the personalized implant, like personalized implant for the skull, but also we have also helped for the first total mandibular implant. And then we are working more on a new design implant. That means that we are not only focused on personalized implant, but also on really structure. It means that we can add functionalities in this implant, like mesh structure, and by adding this meshing structures, we can print titanium having the same specificities than bone. For example, you can take this titanium implant and you can use it by hand. You can flex it nearly like a bone. So we can mimic mechanical structure and mechanical property than bone using metal. Yeah, sorry. And this structure, this porous structure, also improve cell ingrowth and cell attachment. Other scaffold, another example, using ceramics, we can 3D print ceramics having internal channels. And these channels really helped cell and tissue integration, so that really improved the implant life within the body. For example, we helped the company to manufacture a special and specific spinal implant, and we have manufactured more than 30,000 implants, and now we have transferred the technology. That's our goal. Transfer the technology to this company to manufacture in mass this kind of implant. So now this company really manufacture implant using additive manufacturing. So it's really a reality. Other example, we have helped companies making surgery tools like Visios and Sentis. So I'm proud to also to present Laurent Paul, which is in one of these 2 companies. So these surgery tools, we have already seen that in the past presentation, but it helps a lot. For example, when you need a long bone, you need to go to the cadaver, cut this long bone to replace in the patient, but it takes a lot of time to cut really at the right position and the right dimension of the patient. So using the CT scan of the patient, you can print a really perfect size to cut really the good implant, and then you will really spare a lot of time during the surgery, and you can reduce the time about from 20 to 70% in the surgery theater. So it's a lot, and you can spare a lot of money in this using these tools. Other example, these are also testing tools. We can print flexible material like arteries, but also with arteries with aneurysm, and you can test new devices, new medical device using testing tools made of flexible materials, and also communication and indication tools. For example, I bought this flexible heart. This can be used for communication and education tools, but as previously, we can use these tools because it's flexible, really like a heart, as a testing tools. So, for example, a company manufacturing some stents can test the medical device and also the delivery device for the stent using this heart and not only using animals. So it really can reduce animal using in clinical and preclinical trials. So biomanufacturing, also called bioprinting. So what's the future? Yes, it's not so far. We have already seen in the past presentation, but we try to know how bioprinting can interest all companies. And we have given a kind of definition taken from the internet, but mixed together. That bioprinting can be defined as you mix cells and bioglue, like existing glue, like collagen, gelatin, alginate, and so on, and you mix that within one process in a 3D machine, making a scaffold, complex scaffold of this bioglue, including cells, and then you can nearly print all what you want. So Anthony Atala has made a really big buzz 2 or 4 years ago, printing kidney during his presentation during a TED show, and since that the buzz is really here, and there are a lot of willing in bioprinting. So there is also the hype cycle from Gartner showing that 3D bioprinting is an emerging technique, but not really mature. So there are a lot of expectation about 3D printing, but we need to provide a lot of work to make it mature and transfer this kind of technology to industrial. Yeah, there are a lot of actors like Organovo already printing cells and biomaterial. Organovo is in the US. And there are also solutions to print, bioprint, like Envision Tech machine, Region U, which is a Swiss company, and other companies making customized machines to do that. But printing cells is this relative for now. So there are a lot of barriers to raise. Technical barriers we have already seen in the last slide, but there are also ethical barriers, validation times, and of course standards.